everyone, it's Ellen and you're watching Make Up Your Mind. Today I want to talk about brushes. So I get a lot of questions asked about brushes, so I wanted to answer them today in this video. So first let's talk about the hairs on brushes. There are obviously two types of hairs. One is the natural hair brush. Natural hairs are great for powder and very, very light liquids, simply because the natural hairs grab onto a lot of products. So the products that you do use with your natural hairbrush are going to stick. And then it also gives you a nice soft finish, so it's going to give you a very blended look. Now for a synthetic hairbrush. Synthetic hairbrushes are great for any liquids or cream. It's going to go on your face where it should be and not on the brush, so it becomes less wasteful. Now let's go into the shape of brushes and the parts to it. You have your hairs, your neck, and then the handle. So let's first talk about the cinch part. A cinch brush or pinch brush will give you more precision. Now for brushes like this, they're going to be used for softer finishes and blending. So those will kind of tell you precise finish, softer finish, precise finish, softer finish. Okay, so now I'm going to recommend some brushes that I think everyone should have for their everyday makeup routine, like the essentials and must-haves. So first I want to talk about, bring this guy back, the angle brush. This is the 266 by MAC. So this is my favorite brush because not only do I use it for eyeliner, but for my brows. And then I also use it for concealer underneath my brows. Must-have, very versatile brush. Then I'm going to recommend the 239 or the 242. Great brushes for applying your eyeshadow on the lids. Either one of these, doesn't matter, you won't go wrong. Okay? Next, you have to have, because I can't live without this brush. My makeup wouldn't look as good without this brush. And this is the 224 by MAC as well. Perfect for blending. Very versatile brush. You could use it for concealer underneath your eyes or even contouring or highlighting your nose. It's not just for the eyes. So I love this brush and I can't live without it. Have to have this one. So of course you need a blending brush, but you also need a tapered blending brush. This one is the blending brush by MAC. This is the 217. The 217 is amazing because it gets into your deep crease and blending the inner and outer parts of your lid. You're gonna love this. You always need a blending brush and then a tapered blending brush for more precision. Again, you'll notice that this brush is cinched at the neck. The last brush I'm gonna recommend is the 219 brush. I love this brush because it gives you extreme precision on the outer and inner parts of your lid, so when you're applying color or giving you that smoky finish on the bottom lash line. These brushes really work and they give you a perfect eyeshadow application. As you can see. Just kidding. Okay, no, but you know. Anyways. Now for the face brushes. Let's start with your foundation brush because that's always first. So I'm going to recommend the 190. I love this brush. Even though it's your standard foundation brush, this one applies my liquid foundations the best. I've never gone wrong with this one. So I highly recommend the 190. Now if you want a more airbrush finish, I'm going to recommend the 188. This of course is a duo fiber brush, so you could use it with liquids or creams, but I like using this for creams. It gives me that nice airbrush finish, but also blends all my cream foundations down, or any kind of cream, whatever you use it for. I personally wear simply just a powder foundation, so I love using a buffing brush like this, like MAC's 109, simply for buffing the powder on because I want a more full coverage and not a light coverage. Again, take note of the shapes of the brush. This one's round, but it's dense, very dense, so it's going to give me more full coverage. So either one of those brushes for your foundation, okay? Then of course, to set your foundation, you're going to want to have a powder brush. The powder brush I would recommend is also by MAC, and that is the 130 brush. The 130 is amazing because it not only is it fluffy and dense, but it does have this point. So when you're getting in tighter areas, like let's say around here, and there, it actually contours your face as you lightly brush the powder on. And then of course, the last brush I would recommend for your face is the 168 brush. The 168 brush is your contour blush brush. So I love this because I could contour with it, I could apply my blush, and press my highlight. This is the perfect brush. Again, only 3 brushes necessary for your face makeup. Anyways, let's go on to the last thing. Maintaining your brushes, cleaning your brushes. Ellen, I have bumps on my face. I'm like, when's the last time you cleaned your brush, girl? We're supposed to do that? Yeah, you're supposed to do that. I clean my brushes with each use using Max brush cleaner, okay? Okay, so now that you've seen how to clean your brushes and you've learned a little bit about brushes, I hope you guys know how to choose your brush whenever you're shopping, or you could simply get the brushes that I purchased. Okay, so I hope this helped today. If you have any more questions about the brushes or this video, please feel free to leave a comment or anything like that, okay? Thank you for watching Make Up Your Mind, and I hope you guys come back. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!